Today I wanted to show you the Autumn Tones treasure bag. Treasure bags are collections of beads and findings that I put together every month. Then I post tutorials in the weeks that follow after the release of the bag using the items in the bag. This isn't a subscription bag. I make a limited amount and sell them until they're gone. This allows you to choose whether you want a particular collection or not. And that way you're just not locked into paying for a bag every month, because let's face it, sometimes we just don't want that particular bag. So this way you get to choose. And this bag in particular is $35. It's now available at ggctreasures.com. And I wanted to mention I do have a mobile app for GGC Treasures, and it's called GGC Treasures. You can download it at your app store, and you can participate in groups that I have formed in that app, and you can post some pictures of what you've made with your treasure bag or with the beads in general, or some of the tutorials, whatever you'd like. In those groups, I pick 3 people every month to win a stash builder bag, which is a bag very similar to the treasure bags. However, it's just surprise stuff mixed together, and it's a very good value. So you may want to download that app and check it all out and participate in the groups. We have a wonderful group of girls that are very loyal to posting and responding to each other. It's really nice to have people that are interested in the same things you are. And that's all I have to say about that. So this is what this looks like. This is the Autumn Tones treasure bag. Comes with this really pretty piece of paper. Has all the contents in the bag so that you can check the contents. And a lot of times I will have the stuff later when I'm making tutorials in my shop so that you can get some of the stuff, but a lot of times I don't. So it's best to get the bag so that you're prepared and you can do the tutorials that follow this unboxing. And I usually start posting them about a week or 2 after I get this out, so everyone has their bag, and so I have a time to get them all out. And this is what's in this bag. There's a whole bunch of stuff in here. I'm going to organize it and come back and show you what's in it. Okay, we are going to start with the strands in this bag, and there are 11 full strands. I have one that's off strand. It is a full strand, but it was difficult to separate, so I just put them in bags like this. But there are 11 full strands. I like with my bags to have a whole lot of strands in different sizes and shapes so that we can not only do stringing, we can also do bead weaving projects. This particular strand are 6mm faceted cubes, and this is a saddle brown. You may also receive an amber, same basic tone, just lighter in color, and this is what you will get. It's a 22-inch strand. Let me get you close so you can see how pretty they are. It's a 22-inch strand, and there are about 100 beads on this particular strand. So you can do several projects if you're doing a bead weaving project, and of course I will do some tutorials with it. You can either do several of that particular project, or you can do several different projects that call for a 6mm cube, or of course just create what you want. This is a really nice long strand, a lot of beads. Then I have these 4mm round. This is non-magnetic hematite imitation pyrite, and this is a really nice feeling bead. It feels really nice. Nice quality, really pretty color. It's just really a nice strand. And this is a 4mm round, so it can be used in a lot of projects. You're not limited to the projects that I do. You can do any project that calls for a 4mm strand, and this in particular is a really pretty nice strand. This one is 15 inches long, and it's approximately 100 beads also. Then I have these little 3x2, which I use in a lot of my tutorials. This one is 3x2 bisque is the color, and it's really pretty. And I think there's about 130 beads on these. Let me see if I can find my notes. 200 beads, approximately 200 beads on this little strand. And It's a true 3x2, and it will work in a lot of projects that I have on my channel already. Like I said, I like all different shapes and sizes, so you can do all kinds of different things with your beads. And then we have a 15-inch strand of dyed glass cream colored pearls. Now, this is a light cream, and these dyed glass beads are so much better than the painted ones because they don't really peel, and they are on a cord strand, and they're just really nice. They're very pretty. They feel nice, and this is a nice neutral for the palette that we have here today. So this also is a 15-inch strand, and it has approximately 72 beads. It's 6mm round, so this can be used in a whole lot of projects also. And then we have this nice strand of 8x4 bicones. This is a dark red. There are also some lighter red color strands. You can either get a light red or this very deep red in your particular bag. They all are basically the same tone, so they work very well with the palette. And this is also a very long strand. This is a 23-inch strand, and it has approximately 72 beads on it. And it's a very pretty bead, and I have a lot of tutorials using this bead, so you can use them in many different projects also. Then I have these faceted glass rice shaped beads, and this one is called goldenrod, though it has a half green electroplating tone on it also. This is a really pretty, for the fall palette, really pretty, nice strand of beads, pretty shape, and I do have tutorials using these also. They are 6x4 in size, and there's approximately 72 beads on this strand. Very nice, very pretty strand of beads. Then we have this pearl luster khaki is the color of this one. Pearl luster khaki, and these are 6x5. You can also use them in place of a 6x4 rondelle, and it is a 16-inch strand, and there's approximately 85 beads. Really pretty color, nice luster, very nice strand of beads. So that works really well with the fall palette also. Then we have these opaque red glass beads. These are really pretty too. They're like the dyed pearls. They're solid. They don't peel. They're really pretty, nice, kind of solid color. I don't want to call it matte, but just a nice non-sparkly addition to the palette. These are 6mm round, and there's approximately 68 beads on the strand. These will work anywhere you need to use a 6mm round, of course, so you can use these in a lot of projects too, and look really good with the palette for fall. And then we have a 7x4 peach electroplated, and I did include these in one of the previous bags. I got thousands of these when I ordered, so these are a repeat, but they again are a really nice shape, really pretty electroplating color, work really well with this palette, and I will show you them with some of the other components we have. It works really, really well. This is also a nice strand. It is 16-inch. They're 7x4mm, and you can use them in place of a rice pearl also. And there's approximately 75 beads, and I have used these in a lot of tutorials previously already. So this is also one that you can use with a lot of projects. Then we have a 16-inch strand of wheat rondelles. This size is 8x5 also. It's 8x5 instead of 8x6, but can be used in place of an 8x6. Not really that much of an issue. This is a really pretty, it kind of has flashes of pinks, it kind of has the rainbow type coating. Really pretty, nice long strand of beads. And this can be used in stringing as well as bead weaving, and I use this size quite often. So again, a very versatile bead that can be used in a lot of projects, and a lot of them. This is a 3x4 rondelle. It is a full strand, however, sometimes when I get strands, they're tied very tightly together and I can't separate them. So I put them together loose. This is a full strand of 3x4. It is an orange AB. You can see the flash of color on there. Very pretty. Works really well with this palette. And this was a 16-inch, no, yes, it was a 16-inch strand and approximately 135 beads. So this also will work in a lot of tutorials because a 3x4 is a very common shape that works really well. And let me show you all the strands together, and then we'll move into the other components that are in this bag. Now, sometimes this bag has 23 items. Sometimes when I have this many strands, I do a little less of the other components simply because you're getting hundreds, I mean hundreds of beads here, so that you can do several projects with. So this bag has 23 items this time, but as you can see, you're getting a lot of beads just in your strands alone. Oh, and don't forget these. Okay, so let me get my other components ready and we'll move into looking at them. The very first component I want to show you is the star of the box here. I think this is so pretty. I have placed a tube pinch bail onto this nice long pendant, and the pendant is, the crystal is 49 by 14 by 13 millimeters. The color is sandy brown. Works really well with a lot of the beads in this particular palette, and of course, again, I will lay it all out so you can see the colors together. But this one is really pretty, and you can see the tube pinch bail. Of course, you can take this pinch bail off if you would like and use it with something else, or just leave it on there. I will do a tutorial with this. This is really very pretty. I really like the blend of colors here. It's just turned out really nice. So that is number one component. The next pendant is a filigree heart. This is, of course, again, in antique bronze. All of our findings in this one are in antique bronze. This is 35 by 34 by 11, and it is just a really pretty little pendant. Really nice. And then I put 7 of these glass leaf pendants. This color is called dark khaki, and I put 7 of them in. So you can do 7 different necklaces with pendants, or we can put them together with something in between and make a nice focal statement necklace like this. You can do earrings and then maybe dangle some of these. So there's many things you can do with these. So that's 7 pendants that you're getting in this bag alone, and those are really nice. They feel good. They are glass. They're not plastic. So these are really nice pendants also. I'm going to go ahead and just move them over. And then we have 5 pieces of this. This is supposed to be coconut brown, but it looks to me like black rainbow, but it's supposed to be coconut brown. They're still very pretty, so I went ahead and put them on, but these are not coconut brown. I'm sorry. I think sometimes I just get whatever's available when I order, I'm telling you. But this is really pretty anyway, so I included them. They are little pear-shaped, and there's 5 of them. Very pretty, really nice reflection of color. Lots of colors in there. Really pretty little beads. These make a really nice focal or nice little earrings individually. So these are really pretty beads, and you get 5 of those. Then we have 12 pieces of 13 by 8. This is called a twisted teardrop. These are, look at the color and this, just the sparkle, the faceting in this is so pretty. You get 12 of these. These can be used strung or dangled. or you can make individual earrings with them. You can make a necklace with them. You can string them like this, whatever. But these are just really pretty beads, and I couldn't resist them. I thought they were gorgeous. And I have included a little bit more expensive components and types of beads in this so that you're not getting like 34 items, but you're getting plenty of items in each bag and a little bit higher quality. Even the ones that have less, they're just a little bit nicer, more desirable, I would say, type of beads. So you're getting 12 of those. And this looks really nice with this. Look at that. They're both the sandy brown tone, and that is just so pretty. Or even with that, they just work out really nice together. Then for just a little pop, a little bit more red and a little bit more of the kind of sienna tone, a little brownish tone, I included 5 of each color of these draw bench drops. So these can be used again for earrings, or just you can put a head pin through them and use them as dangles. They're pretty little things. They have a little bit of the draw bench golden touch to them. Just really nice. Works really well with the palette. Pretty beads. And so you're getting 10 of those. And then we're going to have 4 pieces of imitation Austrian crystal. And this is a 10 millimeter polygon bead. And I actually put 2 different color tones or 2 different color schemes in 2 separate bags. So you're getting 2 items. And they are the 10 millimeter polygon. You're getting an olive tone. This is burley wood. This is yellow green. And this is goldenrod, I believe. So you're getting all 8 of these beads. Really nice, good size, really pretty faceting. Just really nice crystals. So you're going to get those in this particular bag. And then I included another bag of imitation Austrian crystal. Really nice, high quality AAA crystal type beads. And this is what they call a cornerless cube. These are 7.5 millimeter, and they are cubes, but they are rounded, so they're cornerless, as they call them. And you're going to get 3 colors here of them. Really pretty. 2 of each color. And this, again, you can use with your pendant. How pretty would it be to have different colors like this with this pendant? It's just so pretty. Or just like this, and then like this, or whatever. Just really nice. So those are really pretty beads. I like them a lot. And you're going to get 6 of those. Then we have, let's see, where are we? Yes, I did that. So we have 2 meters. This time, this chain is a little bit smaller. It's textured chain, the antique bronze color, and it is a pretty chain. It's a little bit smaller than I usually put in. I mean, I think I have put this size in, but I decided to give you 2 meters, so if you wanted to double it on projects, or just because, you know, you can use a lot of chain as you're making projects with this many beads, I went ahead and included 2 meters this time of this. So you have a lot of chain to work with here. Let me back off so you can see that this is a lot of chain. So you have 2 meters of that, and then I included 5 of these nice textured toggles, and they are 5 sets, and they are again the antique bronze color. They all work really well together. And then I also included 5 of these cone cap type beads. Now, I did put 5. That's an uneven amount. That's just the way my numbers worked out. But you can use these to make tassels with. Also, you can go up through it. So we could make a focal with 1, and then maybe use these to make something like this. So you can use them in several different ways. So I went ahead and included the last one. Instead of just doing 2 sets, I went ahead and put in 5 of these cone beads. And these are really handy little things to have. You can also make multi-strand necklaces. Put these at the end, put all your strands in between. You can do a lot with these. So that is what's in this bag, and I'm going to go ahead and lay it all out so you can see it all, and then we'll call it good. And here they are. What a pretty palette to work with. I'm really happy with this one. I thought it turned out really pretty. This will work out into some really nice pieces of jewelry, and all the different elements of sparkle with the different solid, more luster type pieces, that it's going to make up some really pretty pieces of jewelry. And I will start the tutorials as soon as possible, and I will continue working with my previous bag also, because I took a 2-week vacation, so I'm a little behind on that, but I will intermingle those with these and continue working on as many tutorials as I can. I will use as many of the items in each bag as I possibly can and give you ideas, little inspiration, or full projects to do at your leisure. So this is what this bag looks like. I will post a link in the description box and in the comments so that you can purchase a bag if you'd like. They do sell out quickly, and they are limited editions, so once they're gone, they're gone. I don't have any more. So go ahead and head on over and get one right away. Today is Sunday, October 2nd, 2022. So I don't anticipate them lasting much longer than 3 days. And sometimes they don't last that long. So go on over and get one if you'd like one, and I'll see you in the tutorials. Bye-bye.